What you are looking at right now is a ghost town. At exactly 8:30 p.m. in France, the President of the United States did something completely unprecedented at the G7 summit. He kicked out every single member of the press, locked himself in his room, and went completely radio silent. No press conferences, no official updates. Nothing. Why? Because behind closed doors, a secret multi-billion-dollar contract was just executed and the deep state is frantically scrambling to keep the text hidden from your eyes. While the mainstream media is telling you this is just a standard diplomatic trip, the intelligence community is leaking a completely different story. Rumors are exploding that this sudden media blackout happened right after a massive verbal clash over market manipulation. Behind the scenes, Donald Trump's personal portfolio reportedly suffered a staggering crash, with anywhere from $250 million to $700 million in assets being rapidly traded in the first quarter alone. To stop the bleeding, a desperate secret endgame was set in motion. It turns out the administration has been quietly finalizing a massive, unreleased memorandum of understanding with Iran. J.D. Vance tried to spin this on national television as a cool and groovy diplomatic breakthrough, but military insiders and independent researchers are pointing out a terrifying reality. According to leaked details from the State Department and CIA, this secret deal allegedly signed via documents hands Iran a staggering $300 billion in investment funds. Even worse, it allows them to keep enriching uranium and grants them functional control over the world's most critical maritime choke point, the Strait of Hormuz. But it goes deeper. The real hidden angle the media refuses to touch is the secret financial backchannel. For months, the public was told the U.S. had an ironclad blockade on Iran, but intelligence leaks now reveal the administration secretly approved an under-the-table financial and maritime agreement with Qatar. Qatar reportedly funneled billions of dollars directly to Tehran in exchange for free passage of oil tankers, completely undermining our own military blockade. Why would the U.S. allow this? Investigative researchers are pointing right back to the Emoluments Clause, reminding the public of the luxury Boeing 747 private jet that Qatar gifted to Trump. It wasn't diplomacy. It was a transaction. This brings us to the most dangerous piece of this geopolitical puzzle. Israel is furious. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu views this secret agreement as an absolute betrayal that leaves Israel completely vulnerable. Now, the intelligence war has turned ultra-lethal. Former intelligence officials are openly warning that Mossad is preparing to retaliate the threat, releasing a treasure trove of completely unseen, unreleased Epstein blackmail files targeting top US government officials, including Wall Street heavyweights like Howard Lutnick and members of the administration. This isn't a political debate anymore, it is active international extortion to force the U.S. to tear up the deal. While this international crisis threatens to blow the lid off global stability, what is the White House doing? They are running a massive distraction campaign. Their official accounts are busy posting bizarre photos of UFC fighters and using outdated photoshopped images of the Washington, D.C. reflecting pool to claim they made it beautiful again. In reality, eyewitness photos show the reflecting pool is literally Ninja Turtle green, choked with thick, neglected algae. They are using internet culture and fake scenery to keep your eyes glued to the screen while the fabric of global security is traded away in secret rooms. The sheer coldness of this power play became undeniable just hours ago. A B-52 bomber tragically crashed after taking off from Edwards Airfield, killing 8 people, including military personnel and defense contractors, from the commander-in-chief. Complete silence, not a single statement of condolence, sympathy, or prayer for the grieving families. The administration was too busy hiding a secret deal from the American public to care about fallen service members. International allies are openly turning away. Former G7 leaders are publicly stating that the United States is no longer the leader of the free world, just a transactional entity controlled by a small group of elites looking out for their own bottom lines. The evidence is staring us in the face. A secret $300 billion deal signed in the dark, foreign backchannels buying off blockades, and foreign intelligence agencies threatening catastrophic leaks to protect their own interests. It raises a dark, unavoidable question. Is our foreign policy being driven by national security, or is it being completely dictated by secret bank accounts and international blackmail? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. Who do you think is truly pulling the strings behind this media blackout? Let's talk about it below.